Hello, champions, and welcome back to another very special episode. Today, we are not just learning English words. We are learning how to build a life of success. We are going to talk about mental strength. And to help us understand this, we have a very special guest. He is the tribal chief. He is the head of the table. Please welcome Roman Reigns. Thank you, Omer. It is good to be here. I am ready. Let's help people build a stronger mindset today. Absolutely. Roman, I am so happy you are here. Today, I want to talk about three big things: discipline, consistency, and mental strength. I chose these topics because most people struggle with them. Most people start something, but they cannot finish it. So my first question to you is simple. What do you think is the biggest difference between a motivated person and a disciplined person? That is a great question to start with. The difference is huge. Motivated people show up only when they feel like it. Disciplined people show up whether they feel like it or not. That is the secret. Discipline keeps you moving even on your bad days. Wait, please pause there for a second, Roman. You used a very important phrase just now. You said, show up. S-H-O-W-U-P. Show up. Students, this is a phrasal verb. It is very common in American English. It does not just mean to arrive at a place. It means to be present, to be ready, and to do the work. Roman, can you give us another example of how to use this phrase?
Yes. For example, you can say, a true champion shows up to the gym every single day, even when he is tired.
That is a perfect example. Thank you. So showing up is about action, not just feelings. But Roman, many people start with excitement. They watch a video, they get excited, and they start. But they stop after 1 week. Why does this happen? Why do they quit?
They quit because excitement is temporary. It fades.
Hold on. Let me highlight those two words, temporary and fades. First, let's look at the word temporary. T-E-M-P-O-R-A-R-Y. Temporary means it lasts for only a short time. It is not forever. The opposite of temporary is permanent. Students, remember this. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. And the second word you used was fades. F-A-D-E-S. Roman, what do you mean when you say excitement fades?
I mean it disappears slowly, like a color on an old shirt. When you wash it many times, the color fades. It becomes less bright. Motivation is the same. It becomes weak. The only thing that stays is the promise you make to yourself.
That is powerful. The promise you make to yourself.
Yes, if you break promises to yourself, your confidence drops. If you keep your promises, your confidence grows. It is that simple.
I love that. Confidence grows when you keep promises. Okay, let's go deeper into this. How did you personally build discipline? You're a world champion. Did you change everything in one day?
No, never. Most people fail because they try to change everything in one day. They try to be perfect immediately. That is a mistake. I built discipline by starting small, very small.
Very small. Can you give us some specific examples? What kind of small changes did you make?
I changed tiny things: waking up earlier, drinking more water, training 5 minutes extra, reading 1 extra page of a book.
I want to stop you there because the grammar you are using is very interesting. Students, listen carefully. Roman said, waking up earlier, drinking more water, reading 1 extra page. He is using words ending in ing. These are called gerunds. He is using these actions as nouns. He is talking about the activity itself. Roman, why are these small actions so important?
Because small actions build massive discipline. You cannot lift 500 pounds on your first day. You have to lift 10 pounds first, then 20, then 50. Discipline is a muscle. You have to train it slowly.
Discipline is a muscle. That is a great metaphor. A metaphor is when we compare two things to explain an idea. So if discipline is a muscle, we must exercise it every day.
Exactly. And people underestimate the power of tiny habits. They think big changes need big steps, but that is not true. A big building is built 1 brick at a time.
1 brick at a time. I like that. Now, let's talk about the mind. How do you define a strong mindset? What does it mean to be mentally strong?
A strong mindset means you do not quit when things get uncomfortable. It means you keep going, even when nobody watches, nobody claps, nobody appreciates you. Champions train in silence. The world sees the results later.
Wow. Champions train in silence. I want to focus on that phrase. In silence. This means without noise, without telling everyone. Nowadays, everyone wants to post on social media. They want to show everyone what they are doing. But you are saying we should do it quietly. Yes, because if you are doing it for the applause, you are weak. Applause. Applause. Applause is the sound of people clapping for you. Roman, are you saying we should not care about applause? I am saying validation is a trap. Validation, that is a big word. Validation. Validation means approval from others. It means waiting for people to say you are good. Why is validation a trap?
It is a trap because if your progress depends on someone else's approval, you are not in control. You are giving your power to them. You must do things because you want them, not because someone is watching. You have to be your own fan.
That is excellent advice. Be your own fan. Now, let's talk about something that scares many people. Failure. People are terrified of failing. What is your take on failure?
Failure is information. That is all it is.
Information? Can you explain that? Most people think failure is a bad thing. They think it means they're stupid or weak.
No, failure tells you what does not work. It is data. It is not personal. People fail one time and quit, thinking it means they are not good enough. No, it simply means you found one wrong strategy. So you adjust, and you try again. Adjust and try again. I think that is the phrase of the day. Students, please listen to this. Adjust means to change a little bit, to fix the plan. So Roman, you are saying we should not stop. We should just change the method. Correct. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls down. Does the baby quit? Does the baby say, "Oh, walking is not for me"? No, the baby stands up again and again until he walks. We must have the mindset of a baby.
That is a beautiful example. But as adults, we have something babies do not have. We have the fear of judgment. We worry about what other people will say. How do we handle that?
That is true. But remember this. People who judge you for trying are already behind you.
Wait, say that again? That was very deep.
People who judge you for trying are already behind you. The moment you take action, you are ahead of them. The person sitting on the couch criticizing the player on the field is always below the player. The player is in the arena. The critic is just a spectator.
Spectator. Spectator. A spectator is someone who watches but does not play. Students, do you want to be a player or a spectator? Roman, I think everyone wants to be a player. So let's move to habits. Practical advice. What daily habits can help someone build this champion mindset?
I have 4 habits that I follow religiously.
Religiously. That is an interesting adverb. It means doing something very strictly with great dedication, like a religion. Okay, what are the 4 habits?
First, wake up with intention.
Intention. Intention. Intention means having a plan or a purpose. So don't just wake up and look at your phone.
Exactly. Don't start your day reacting to the world. Don't scroll through social media in bed. Start proactively. Decide what you want to do before the world tells you what to do.
I love that. Start proactively. Okay, what is the second habit?
Second, exercise daily. A strong body supports a strong mind. You cannot have a sharp mind if your body is sluggish.
Sluggish. Sluggish. Sluggish means slow, lazy, or having no energy, like a slug. So exercise gives us energy. What is the third habit?
Third, read and learn every day. Knowledge is fuel. If you are not learning, you are dying. You need to feed your brain just like you feed your stomach.
Feed your brain. That makes sense. And the fourth habit? Fourth, reflect before sleep. Reflect, R-E-F-L-E-C-T. To reflect means to think deeply about something, to look back at your day. Why is this important? Ask yourself what you improved today. Ask yourself what went wrong. Reflection gives clarity. Without clarity, you repeat the same mistakes again and again. You run in circles. Running in circles, that is an idiom. It means doing a lot of activity, but going nowhere. So reflection helps us move forward. These habits sound simple, Roman, but they are not easy. Simple does not mean easy. Eating an apple is simple, but eating a pizza is easier. We usually choose what is easy, not what is good. Discipline is choosing what is good, even when it is hard. That is the definition of discipline right there. Choosing what is good even when it is hard.